17 years old and I attend a local church. I'm in training to be a CNA and then I want to go to Southeastern to become an RN. Okay, what is the greatest thing I've overcome in my life? One thing would have to be unforgiveness of other people. A lot of times we don't want to forgive other people because they've done us wrong. Okay, when in my life have I felt the greatest distance from God? That would probably have to be whenever I was in church one day and they did an altar call. And I remember them talking about eternity. And I remember thinking, wow, that's not something I think about a lot, but at the time I really had no idea where I would go if I was to die then. And I think that's a place that you really don't want to be in because it's really scary knowing that, we're not guaranteed the next moment, but, we act as if we do. And so I remember just thinking, wow, I really don't know where I would go, and, I really don't know God, but I'd really like to know Him. Okay, a turning point in my life with my relationship with God. That would definitely have to be after I felt the greatest distance from God, after I gave my heart to the Lord. That was definitely a huge change for me, because I really was hungry for God. I really did want to know Him. And I remember over the next months, I sought after Him. I wanted to change things in my life that, weren't like Him. I just wanted everything to be of Him. Okay, when in my life have I felt the closest to God? Definitely after I got saved, but I remember one moment in middle school where I was really depressed and I was getting picked on and I was just going through a lot of stuff in my life at the time. And I remember one night I was crying, I was really upset. I didn't know God, but I prayed to Him and I prayed that He would just take my life away because I didn't want it anymore. And I was really upset, and I just remember hearing His voice call out to me and say, no, I have a better plan for your life. And at the time I was like, wait, what? What are you talking about? But as I've gotten older and as I've gotten to know Him more and grow my relationship with Him, I've come to see that come to pass, and it's really awesome. Okay, if I had to explain to someone why I'm a Christian, I think that would be really hard to do because there's so many reasons why I am, but definitely His love for me, because whenever you come to know Him, you feel His love inside of you, and you feel His comfort and His support in your life. And as you come to know Him even more, you come to fall in love with Him, and you fall in love with His love. You fall in love with just everything about Him. And that's something that you really can't give up once you get it. And that's not something that you're going to get fulfilled somewhere else. I mean, before I was a Christian, I always had this emptiness inside of me, and I think that was definitely the place inside of me that I needed the Lord in. I needed God in. And it feels really great to know that, He's always with you. I'm Amber, and I'm a Christian.